Want to make your video text bright and dynamic? In this video, you will learn how to make 11 unsuccessful text effects in CapCut that will turn ordinary text into something successful. To create the time scroll effect in CapCut, follow these steps. Open the Text tab and create a new text layer. Enter the years you want to use for the effect. To create a new line, press Enter on your keyboard. Next, adjust the font and size to your preference. To make the effect more visually appealing, increase the text size. Then, set the text duration to about 3 seconds and move the timeline cursor to the start of the timeline. Now, go to the Basic tab and enable the Position Keyframe option. Adjust the first year line to the center of the screen. Since CapCut doesn't provide alignment guides, you'll need to position it manually. I will use the image as a ruler so that I can navigate where our animation will start and end. Move the timeline cursor to the end of the timeline and adjust the last year line to the center of the screen. Once done, right-click on the text clip and select Show Keyframe Animation. Then, choose the Y-axis, right-click the keyframe, select Graph, and copy the curve shown in the tutorial. Next, right-click the text layer and select Create Compound Clip. Open the Mask tab in the top right menu. Select Rectangle and crop out as much empty space as possible, leaving only a small portion of the text visible. This will ensure the feather effect does not affect the text too much. Adjust the shading. You can do it like I did. If you followed all the steps correctly, your final effect should look smooth and professional. Creating a pop-up text effect in CapCut. Step-by-step guide. In this tutorial, I will show you how to create a pop-up text animation in CapCut. First, open the Text tab and click the plus icon to add a new text. Then, select the text and customize it in the Basic tab by changing the font, color, and size. I will make my text larger. Next, go to the Animation tab, select In Animation, and scroll down until you find the Bounce In effect. Set the animation duration to 0 pat seconds, which works well, but you can adjust it if needed. Now, play back the animation, and your text should appear with a smooth bounce effect. This technique is perfect for creating engaging titles and drawing attention to key points in your video. If you followed all the steps correctly, your final effect should look smooth and professional. How to create a text. Glow effect in CapCut. Want to make your text stand out with a glowing effect in CapCut? Follow these simple steps to achieve a smooth and professional look. First, open CapCut and go to the Text tab. Tap the plus icon to add a new text layer. Once the text appears on your screen, head over to the Basic tab, where you can adjust its size, font, and color. To make the effect more eye-catching, choose a bold font like Arial Black and increase the text size. Next, if you want the glow to match a specific theme, select a color for your text first. This ensures that the glow blends well with the text instead of looking out of place. Now, scroll down and find the glow option. Click the checkbox to activate it. To get the best results, select the free glow option and set the glow color to be the same as the text color. This creates a clean, unified effect. Adjust the intensity slider to around 30 and set the range to 100 for a strong, visible glow. Once you apply these settings, your glowing text is ready. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to place text over a video in CapCut. Start by adding your video to the timeline, then move it one layer up. Next, add a text layer above the video. Once added, you can start editing the text, adjust its size, position, and make sure to choose a bold font so it stands out and is clearly visible on the video. This is especially important if you have bright or detailed footage, as a bold font will ensure your text remains readable. When you're happy with how the text looks, move it below the video to finalize its position. Then, select the video clip, go to the Basic tab, and scroll down until you find the Blend menu. Click the drop-down menu and choose the Multiply Blend mode for a smoother effect, allowing the text and video to blend naturally. You can also scale down your video slightly to give the text more space to breathe on the screen. This gives a clean and professional look to your final result. Finally, Preview your project to make sure everything looks perfect. If needed, fine-tune the text or video layers. Once you're satisfied with the outcome, your video with text overlay is ready to share. How to create a smooth text reveal in CapCut. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a sleek and smooth text reveal animation in CapCut. This simple trick will make your videos look more dynamic and professional. First, add your video clip to the timeline and create your text. Select the text layer, then go to the Animation tab. Make sure Animation is selected, then scroll down and choose the Showing Up effect. The default animation length works fine, but for a smoother effect, you can extend it. Simply drag the duration slider to adjust the timing. 1 second is a great option for a clean and professional-looking text reveal. You can also combine this effect with other transitions for a more engaging result. With just a few clicks, you'll have a polished and visually appealing text animation. Today, I'll show you how to place text behind a person using CapCut on your PC. Open CapCut and start a new project or open an existing one. Import your video by going to the Import section, selecting the footage, and dragging it onto the timeline. To add text, go to the Text tab and drag the text box onto the timeline. Above the video, type in your desired text and adjust its size and position. Now, to place the text behind the person, return to the Media tab. Drag the video above the text layer on the timeline. Select the video, go to the Video tab and enable the Auto Background Removal feature. CapCut will remove the background, leaving only the person in focus. Play the video to see the result. You've now seamlessly placed text behind a person in CapCut. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Want to add a creative touch to your videos? In this tutorial, I'll show you how to add handwritten text stickers in CapCut. First, open CapCut and start a new project. Import the video where you want to place the sticker by tapping the Import button and selecting your file. Once your video is in the timeline, tap on the Stickers tab. Here, you'll find a variety of sticker categories. Scroll down until you reach the Handwriting section, which contains unique and artistic handwritten stickers. Tap on a sticker to preview how it looks on your video. Once you've found the perfect one, add it to your track. Now, drag the sticker to position it where you want on the screen. Resize it by dragging the corners, making sure it fits naturally into your scene. Next, adjust the duration by extending or shortening the sticker layer in the timeline. If you want to make your sticker more dynamic, tap on the Animation tab. Choose from In, Out, or Loop effects to create smooth transitions. Experiment with speed and timing to make the animation blend seamlessly with your video. If you want a more personalized touch, consider layering multiple stickers or combining different animations for a unique look. Once everything is set, preview your video to check the final result. If you're happy with it, tap the Export button to save your project. And that's it. Now you know how to enhance your videos with handwritten text stickers in CapCut. Want to add a text box in CapCut on PC? Let me show you how. First, go to the Text section and click the small plus icon to add a new text layer. Type your text in the black box, then choose a font and adjust the size. Scroll down to find the background option, enable it, and select a wide or narrow box around the text. You can also change its color, round the corners, or adjust the height and width. To make it more engaging, go to the Animation section and add effects so the text appears and disappears smoothly. Now, let's make the text box fade in. Lower the opacity to 0, move to the point where the intro effect ends, and create a keyframe. Then, shift slightly forward on the timeline and set the opacity to 100%. A new keyframe will be added, creating a smooth appearance effect. Using the same method, you can also animate color changes. Hope this tutorial helps. Like and subscribe for more. Have a great day! Want to create a typewriter effect in CapCut on PC? Let me show you how. First, open the Text section and click the small plus icon to add a new text box. Type any text you want, then choose a font below. Scroll down to adjust the style, like color and spacing, to make it look just right. Now, go to the Animation tab. Try the typewriter effect first to see the classic typing look. Then, check out Type 2 for a smoother effect, and my favorite, Type 1, for a bold and stylish animation. This simple trick can make your text stand out in any video. Hope this tutorial helps. Like and subscribe for more easy editing tips. Have a great day. If you want to create moving text in your video, follow these steps. First, go to the text section and click on the small plus icon to add text. Stretch it across the entire video and type your desired text in the black box. Position the text where you want it to start. Then, scroll down to the transform section and check both the scale and position boxes. Move forward on the timeline and drag the text to its new position. This will automatically create a keyframe. If the movement appears too slow, adjust the keyframe by moving it to the left to speed up the animation. To add another movement, go to the point where it should begin. Check scale and position again, and move the text to its next position. Now your text animation is complete. I'll show you how to add and customize lower thirds in CapCut to make your videos look more professional and polished. Import the video clip you want to edit and add it to the timeline. Make sure your clip is properly positioned on the track so you can easily add text overlays. To add a lower third, click on the text button and select Add Default Text. Type in the information you want to display, such as your name, title, or any other relevant details. You can also paste pre-written text if you have it ready. Once you've added your text, you can move the text box to the desired location on the screen. Lower thirds are typically placed at the bottom, but you can experiment with different positions to suit your design. To adjust the duration, simply drag the edges of the text layer on the timeline. This allows you to control how long the lower third remains visible in your video. Next, let's move on to customization. In the text toolbar on the right side of the screen, you can change the font, size, and color of the text. Choose styles that match your brand or video theme, ensuring that the text is legible against the video background. You can also add a background to your lower third by clicking on the background button in the toolbar. Here, you can modify the color, opacity, and size of the background shape to create a professional look. For added creativity, use the scale slider to adjust the size of the text and make it dynamic. To add movement to your lower third, you can animate it using keyframes. Drag the text box to the starting position on the screen. Then go to the position settings and click Add Keyframe. Move the playhead to the end of the video and add another keyframe. Now, reposition the text box to create smooth movement from start to finish. Once you've set up the animation, play back your video to preview the result. Make sure the text is easy to read and the animation looks smooth. If needed, make any adjustments to timing or positioning. When you're satisfied with the lower third, click the Export button to save your video.